We just got haircuts. Jason is over here. Little dude, it's been a while. It has been a while since we made a video. It's been a while. Well, we're heading out to get something to eat to Harpers Ferry. We'll bring you along. Somebody's being impatient behind us. Don't you think? Yes. I feel like I got hair all over me from my haircut. What about you?
Not really.
Not really? I do. So we're going through Bolivar, which is the town just above Harpers Ferry. And then we're gonna, I think, go to the Potomac Grill. It's got a nice deck to overlook the lower part where the armory used to be in the Harpers Ferry area. And a lot of times we'll just go sit inside where it's a little bit cooler, not as humid, and get some grub. Cheers! Did you say cheers?
Yes.
So the famous, if you took this, I think this left right here, that will take you back. Oh, that one or this left right there could take you back to the old Hilltop Hotel. And which was kind of, a lot of people may have been there who can remember the past about that place. The last time I was there was probably over 10 years ago. But right now it's in terrible decay. And the owners of it are actually looking at possibly tearing it completely down, which that's probably more than likely going to happen, and redoing it completely.
10 years ago?
Yes.
I was born in 2008.
Well, you know what? It was probably more than 10 years ago because little dude was not even born yet. So here we are, entering the high part of Harpers Ferry here. And then you want ice cream too? Well, we got ice cream downstairs or down on the lower level. Hopefully there's some parking. Potomac Grill right there.
That doesn't really, I don't care about.
You don't care about. That's where we're eating.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is actually the area down on this end that is owned by the Park Service. This is where everybody loves to come here and walk through. It is definitely a nice area to view. And because of the rivers, Potomac and Shenandoah, that meet here. And watching the train come across the train track, coming out of the tunnel. Down here on the lower street. Is some more of the Park Service stuff, and then privately owned stuff where you can get your ice cream and your meals.
And that's why I get ice cream next to you.
Right there is where we get ice cream.
And I like ice cream.
And we'll see
Subscribe.
if we can find a parking spot. Almost Heaven Pub and Grill. Please let there be a parking spot. Please let there be a parking spot.
Never. There's one right there.
Where? Oh, sweet sunshine. Front row Joe.
There should be a train coming right there.
Well.
Should we go into the waiting room and look at the train?
What luck. Why, you want to go see the train?
Sure.
Well, we will see if we can wait for a train. And we're here
What's up there?
at Harpers Ferry. And that's the Potomac Grill straight ahead with the umbrellas. Pretty decent food. We like to eat.
I hear a train.
Let's go see the train. The train with all of the urban art, or as some of us like to call graffiti. I like looking at the graffiti. Some of it is pretty well done. All right. Was that loud or something? Take a gander around the train station here. A lot of old historical photos in here. Civil War. Pictures of around town. More of around town. Older. Some of the floods. I've seen a couple nasty floods up here. 96 was probably the worst I've seen. That was a 200-year floods in 1 year. And the water rapids were so high, they look like they weren't too far from hitting the bridge that's out there. Of course, you have to talk about John Brown when you talk about Harpers Ferry. There is more over there. We'll check her out. And there's the man himself, John Brown.
I'll keep an eye on the train.
He's keeping an eye on the train. There is a big, there is a tunnel that goes underneath the railroad tracks, so you can get to the other side in the event that you have to head towards, or I'm sorry, yeah, head towards Martinsburg or catch it and go to Chicago. But this is the other side. I've never taken the tunnel all the years I've lived here. Now, remember, don't cross across. See? Now we're over here on the other side. It is creepy. I was talking to some of the guys because I noticed a bunch of them had cameras. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they said they just hang out and take pictures of trains and stuff like that because you never know what trains are going to come by, so they're kind of train nerds. I get a little bit of that. Checking out trains. Probably why I'm here at the train station. John Brown's Fort. Right there. Actually, it was the firehouse. But it used to sit over in this vicinity, down near the armory. And after John Brown's raid, in which, you know, did not go as he planned, that structure was dismantled, moved a couple different places around the country, another place in this area, but that's not the original spot. That is just when it finally came back to the National Park Service here in Harpers Ferry, that's where it ended up being set.
Oh, I didn't know there were stairs here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we came down this way last time.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Just a few more. I think that's the place where Gordon Ramsay came and did his TV show on. One of these places. We are here at the Potomac Grill. I love the atmosphere in here. Some of the blessed ginger ale nectar. What'd you get to drink?
Soda.
Thank you. Thank you for that full description of what you're drinking. We're in the Potomac Grill, and this restaurant used to be called the Secret Six Tavern. And the Secret Six were part of a group that met with John Brown, and John Brown would discuss how he would attack slavery. And they had involvement with John Brown coming here eventually to attack the arsenal. And due to their involvement, some of them left the country. Had to stop for a moment, food came. And so, after John Brown attempted his raid on Harpers Ferry, and eventually, as time went on, all but one of those men remained in the country. And one man was put into a sane asylum. One man was in Italy. He claimed the area he moved to was good for his tuberculosis. And one of the men even bailed Jefferson Davis out of jail after the Civil War. So I don't know if the tavern was down here in the lower section of the building. More than likely it was upstairs. Cheeseburger in paradise. What do you got, man? The usual. Chicken tenders and fries. So, the Secret Six may have met in the bottom here, or they may have met up top here.
It's like a little bit chilly out there because of the
Right there. Could have been in there. I don't know.
ice cream.
Free world. Weather's still nasty. Still drizzling. We're out of here. We're headed home. Weather's getting bad and nasty. So we had our grub up there. Remember now, Jason is over here. Please like and subscribe. And this is
Will do.
See ya.